We are back on the Pacific Crest Trail. Just had some McDonald's at Cajon Pass, and we're about to go under a bridge. Callan's already up there. Our journey begins again. Let's go. Nah, this isn't creepy at all. Some interesting scenery. Oh, there's a mattress. Good cowboy camping spot. Doing the afternoon break time. Got here, I don't know, maybe about 1 o'clock. We started hiking at 9, so we got a late start. It was warm. And then played some chess. I lost again. It was a close game. Now Callan's winning 6 games to 2. This is not cool. I gotta up my game a little bit here. Some parts of the trail have been overgrown, but they've done a really nice job. This looks fairly fresh. Some people have come along and cut the brush all along the trail here. And I know this must be a ton of work. So to the trail crew, thank you very much for doing this. Quick wrap up for the day. Pretty nice day today. We started out at Cajon Pass after getting a lift ride from our hotel and got on the trail about 9 o'clock. We ended up doing just over 10 miles, and we have a pretty sweet campsite right now. Let me show it to you real quick. We're up on this nice hill. We got beautiful mountains in the background, and then over here is Callan's tent, and there's some city lights in the background of that. So really nice spot here. We had planned on doing some night hiking tonight, but sometimes just the way it works out, it was going to be a little bit more convenient for us to hike longer miles tomorrow. If we did night hiking today, it wouldn't gain us any advantage. The plan for tomorrow is to try to do about 15 to 17 miles to stage to go into Wrightwood early the next day. If we went and did another 5 or 6 miles today, then we would just be getting into Wrightwood really late tomorrow, rather than just getting somewhere else by the end of the day. So why are we night hiking when we said we were going to night hike? Well, you see this little turnout area here. About 1 in the morning, a truck pulled up, and they were loud. A lot of loud music, people screaming, hooting and hollering. I just stepped it off. It was 30 yards from our tents. And then gunshots. So Callan and I were like, what the hell's going on? We snuck out of our tents. I'm wearing nothing but a t-shirt, shorts, and my tennis shoes, my hiking shoes. And the shots just kept going. And I think they were just drunk people. I don't know if they saw us or not. But we scrambled down a hill in the dark, so we were out of range of the line of fire. There had to be 100 gunshots. They just kept firing all directions, and so we actually called 911, and they were trying to figure out what the hell was going on and where we were, and we're trying to describe it to them. And after like 45 minutes, those people finally left and stopped firing their weapon. And nobody ever showed up from the police department, but I'm not sure they want to come out here either. It's in the middle of freaking nowhere. But now it's after 2 a.m. and we are night hiking because we can't sleep now. I mean, we just spent a half hour huddled up on the side of a hill in the middle of nowhere with bullets flying all over the place. And we're not in any mood to sleep, so we're just gonna hike. So that's our interesting story. So when somebody says, what's the scariest thing that ever happened to you when you were hiking? Well, that just happened. Pretty sunrise. We've been hiking for a couple hours now. Night hiking's not too bad. So we went from a low point of being awoken by a hail of gunfire outside of our tent to eating breakfast with this epic sunrise. All in a day's hike, I guess. Just took kind of a long break, about an hour and a half. We had done almost 10 miles by 8:45. That's what happens when you start hiking at about 2:30 in the morning. So we are mentally recovered from the gunshots from last night, and we just rented a Airbnb in Wrightwood, and we're gonna walk about another 7.5 miles or so, try to hitch a ride into Wrightwood, and then do a resupply and be on to relaxing for the evening. So that's our plan for now. Look at this trail. It's amazing walking today. All right, say it with me. Flat is where it's at. Man, this is a nice segment of trail here. All right, quick wrap up on the previous day. We made it all the way to Wrightwood, and we were able to pretty quickly hitch a ride from Inspiration Point to Wrightwood, which is about a 10-minute ride. Thank you to the trail angel, and she didn't give us her name, but she was very gracious and helped us get into town, showed us the town, took us to the hardware store where we were able to pick up our pins by signing the register. Is that a pledge pin on your uniform? Yeah, I'm sure Callan doesn't think that's funny at all, but it's kind of funny if you like Animal House. Then today we're taking a 0, and you're probably wondering, well, what the heck, guys? You just got on the trail, you're already taking a 0. But we did the math on this, and Callan's hip was a little bit sore, but we got a late start on Friday, did 10 miles, and then we were woken up under the hail of gunfire and had to walk under duress out starting at around 2:30 in the morning, hiked all the way through to early afternoon, did 17.5 miles. So that's over 27 miles in about 30 hours on pretty much 0 sleep. And in my opinion, that is a lot to put on a body the first day back after a couple of weeks off. So we're gonna rest and recover. I've got some stretches for Callan to do that we're gonna do, and then we're gonna get a resupply. And we've got some friends, Jon and Amelia, who are going to hopefully be joining us today. And it would be great to see them again. And then tomorrow, we're gonna get a hitch back to Inspiration Point. It's about 5 miles to where the fire closure starts, and then it's a 22-mile road walk. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Love everybody back home, and we'll see you on down the trail.